After the Chains, Costa Leona, number 13, Kabanata 39, Home. Hindi ko alam kung paano namin maitatago kay Senyora Domitilla ang tungkol sa amin. I don't really intend to do that, but Uriel seems keen on doing it to show me that his mother might be the reason why we're in this crazy predicament. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang mararamdaman ko kung si Senyora nga ang gumawa noon. I've grown to love her all these years. Mabait siya lagi sa akin at minsan nakakatuwa. Pero hindi ko maipagkakaila na kahit ayos na kami ni Uriel ngayon, hindi ko gusto na pinangungunahan kami ng kahit na sino sa pagpapakasal. Ah, come iha, si Senyora nang dumating na kami ni Uriel sa dining area. Naroon na si Anton at ang kanyang asawa, si Annalise. Natagalan kami sa pagbaba ni Uriel at pareho pa kaming bagong ligo. Iniisip ko, baka pagdudahan niya iyon pero natanto kong sapat na siguro na naniniwala siyang hindi kami maayos ni Uriel dahil sa pinapadalang dokumento para sa annulment. Nakapagpahinga ka ba? She asked, ignoring Uriel as he sat beside her. Opo, I said awkwardly, knowing that we didn't exactly rest. She started her conversation with me as we started eating our dinner. Medyo nahihiya nga ako dahil ang katapat ko sa lamesa, si Annalise, ay tahimik at nagmamasidlang sa interaksyon namin ni Senyora. There are times when she drinks her water while listening, and I see a ghost of a smile on her lips as if what she heard from Senyora was ridiculous. Narinig kong ang sekretarya ni Judge ay nasa Iloilo pa lang. Nasa Ilo pa lang. Sigurado ka bang bukas ang meeting niyo, iha? I glanced at Uriel. Nagkasundo kami, Mama. I bet the schedule will be changed. Mukhang uuwi na rin si Lawrence, yung kaibigan ni Luciana na nagpaperma sa amin, kaya lalong mapapabilis ito. Nakita ko ang pagkakasamid ni Senyora sa inumin niya. Uuwi? Bakit? I offered him a good position in the firm. Uriel smirked with a menacing gaze at his mother. Really? Napatanong ako. If the document will be delayed for more than a week, maabutan na ni Lawrence yun. Uriel continued. Tumawa-tawa si Senyora. Hindi naabutin ng 1 linggo yun, iho. Bakit aabutin ng 1 linggo? Anton asked a serious question to his mother. There's a delay in the shipments and the logistics the past few days. So, I assume there is? Nagtatakang tanong ni Anton. I glanced at his wife who continued eating with a ghost of a smile on her face. Nawawala lang dahil sa pagnguya ng pagkain. If the documents are shipped with our secretary, it will be here by tomorrow, si Anton kay Uriel. It's too late. I shipped it yesterday, si Uriel. Can you track it now? Hindi na, kuya. Naniniwala ako sa sinabi ni Mama, sabay baling ni Uriel kay Senyora. The conversation went on. Nagbago lang nang tinanong ni Senyora ang tungkol sa hindi pagdalo ni Uriel sa kasal ng kapatid. I know you're already here that time, iha. Pero naiintindihan ko na hindi ka pumunta kasi siguro naman inuna mo munang puntahan ang pamilya mo. Si Senyor na siya nang gumawa na excuse para sa akin. Anton's eyes narrowed at his mother's reaction. I forgot that Uriel told them that we're back together, while Senyora thinks we're not. Nagkita kami ni Luciana, Mama, si Uriel. Senyora Domitilla's eyes widened and she smiled. To talk about the annulment, ngumisi si Anton at sumulyap sa akin. Maybe he gets it now. I don't know. Doon ko lang po nalaman ang tungkol sa kasal namin ni Uriel. Kumuha po kasi ng certificate of no marriage si Simon. Simon Samaniego, your boyfriend? Si Anton sabay ngisi at baling kay Uriel. Wala na sila. Wala na kayo? How can she allow someone else to be her boyfriend when she's married to me? Agap ni Uriel kay Senyora. Oh, yes. Parang ngayon lang naliwanagan si Senyora. Bakit pa Luciana? You're not really married to Uriel anyway, so it should be fine. Anton, that's illegal, si Annalise. Nagkatinginan kami ni Ana. Annalise is right, si Senyora. Annalise smirked and raised a brow as she continued eating. That is indeed illegal, dagdag ni Senyora. Buti at hiniwalayan mo, iha. At nasisiguro kung ayaw na noong Samaniego sa'yo dahil kasal ka kay Uriel. Baka magkabalikan lang sila pag naghiwalay na sila ni Uriel, Mama. Anton with his smirk again. Or maybe not. Hindi magandang pakinggan na agad siyang nakahanap ng iba pagkatapos hiwalayan ang asawa. Annalise glanced at Senyor Domitilla, who looked at her as if she is her new favorite. You're right, iha. Nanlalaking mata ni Senyora bago bumaling sa akin. Pangit nga naman yun. Nanatili akong nakatingin kay Senyora. Uriel looked at me as if he's proving something to me. But, anyway, in the end, it's still your choice, bawi ni Senyora. Bumaling ako kay Uriel. Inilipat niya naman ang tingin niya galing sa akin patungo kay Senyora. It would also be nice to conduct an investigation about what really happened. Wala sa aming dalawa ang nagpakasal kaya paano nangyari iyon, ani Uriel. You didn't do it? Anton's eyes narrowed, as if it's impossible. Annalise's eyes lifted on me, then it went to Senora Domitilla. And I'm not desperate like you, Uriel fired. Anton chuckled. It must be just a mistake, gaya ng sinabi ni Attorney Silvano. Baka nagkamali lang. Nasali lang noong attorney sa pagpipirmahan ni Judge, si Senyora, na mabilis ang paliwanag. Matagal natapos ang dinner dahil sa maraming pinag-usapan. Senyora seems uncomfortable dwelling on our unholy subject, so we changed topic. After dinner, Senyora excused herself for her daily night bath. Pinahintay niya sa amin ang panghimagas, samantalang isa-isa namang kumuha ng inumin ang magkapatid. I was curious of the prepared special sweets, so I hung out on the kitchen. Samantarang naririnig ko ang isa-isang pagpipigil ng mga kasambahay kay Annalise habang nagliligpit sa hapag. Lumabas ako ng kusina dahil ilalabas na ang sweets. I think both Anton and Uriel are drinking outside. The sweets will be served on the living room, where the tea will be according to Senyor. Naabutan ko si Annalise na naglalapag ng pinggan sa tray ng kasambahay. I remember that she was once a house help here, and she probably can't stand watching other people do all the work. I smiled at her. She smiled back. Ayos na ang desserts. Magtsaa tayo, anyaya ko. She nodded and followed me towards the living room. Sa bulwagan pa lang, tanaw na namin ang magkapatid. Nakaupo sa harap ng isang maliit at bilugang lamesa sa labas. They have 2 extra chairs beside them and I bet it's for us. Hindi nagsabi ang senyor na hintayin siya kaya nang nasa sala na kami, nag-ayos na ako ng tsaa para sa amin ni Annalise. Jasmine, okay lang ba? I explained about the tea. She nodded. Ayos lang sa akin, anything is fine. I poured on her teacup and gave it to her. Tinanggap niya naman at sumimsim siya kaagad. I took a bite from the freshly baked cake before I lifted my eyes on her. I remember you from before, years ago. I don't know if you remember me. Oo, naalala kita, I nodded. Buti, kasi parang isang araw lang iyon, kahit na medyo hindi nga makakalimutan ang nangyari sa araw na iyon. I'm sorry about Orian. Nagulat ako sa sinabi niya. Ako nga dapat ang magsabi niyan sa'yo. I don't know what you've been through, but I can only imagine that it almost ruined your life. She smiled and put her teacup down the table. And you were traumatized because of what happened. Pareha tayong naghirap dahil sa nangyari, Luciana. Tumango ako. We lived different lives. We felt pain differently, but it all boils down to we both felt the pain. We suffered, and any kind of suffering from a traumatic experience is awful. Sa lahat ng tao, walang pinipili. Umalis ako para tumakas dahil alam kong wala kaming laban. It's the Mercadejas that we'll be facing. I'm just a nobody, she said. No life is more important than another, Annalise. Even if they are rich, that doesn't mean they are better, but they are more powerful. The truth is, more powerful than anything, and justice will always be served to the lucky ones, she added meaningfully. Sa mga lumalaban, I added more. She smiled. I smiled back and sighed. For years, we really thought that whoever was the culprit was after me. It would seem so. Kaya takot ako at sinisisi ko si Uriel for years. I ignore him because of that. I can only imagine everything you've gone through. Hindi ako nagsalita. Nadagdagan pa dahil sa nangyari noong nakaraang taon. I'm sorry. Looking back now, it felt lighter. Alam kong hindi biro iyon. Kaya nga nangyari ang lahat ng ito dahil malaking bagay iyon para sa akin. Pero siguro nga, aabot din kalaunan ang panahon na tatawanan mo na lang ang lahat. Pati ang sakit at takot. Iniisip ko nga, ganoon na ba kabaliw ang mga nagkakagusto sa lalaking to para gawin ang lahat ng iyon? I chuckled. Annalise laughed with me. To tell you honestly, between them, I also fancied Uriel. Namilog ang mga mata ko at natawa ako. I know that recently I've been jealous of him and that bitch. But talking to Annalise right now, and her telling me about these things, made me more at ease. Parang noon lang, nawala lang sa akin iyon. O siguro dahil may tiwala ako agad sa kanya kahit hindi naman kami matagal nang magkakilala. There's something about her that I just know. Ayaw ko kay Anton. I find him arrogant. Uriel is more open and friendly. Natawa ko. Uriel annoyed me because he was a man whore, Annalise. Nagkibit siya ng balikat. Anton is the same. Natutup ko ang bibig ko dahil medyo mataas ang tingin ko kay Anton. No! Umirap siya. I don't like him at first. Arrogante talaga at hindi pa marunong makisama. I find him more respectable than his playboy of a brother. We both laugh about it and reminisce about the past. Kung hindi pa kami napansin ng dalawa na panay ang balin sa loob ng bulwagan, para bang maglalaho kami kung hindi nabantayan. Hindi na kami umalis doon at humalo sa kanila. Eventually, we went outside. It was a cold, starry night. The tea made it better. For the men, they have their own whiskey. How long are you two planning to fool, Mom? Tanong ni Anton. Ewan ko rito kay Uriel. Kawawa naman si Senyora. You still don't believe me when I tell you that she lifted her power to do this to us. Si Uriel sa akin. Kasi imposible naman talaga. Kung si Lawrence lang tingin mo mapipirmahan at mapifile yan, there is a powerful and influential name behind it, Siana. And that is you, Anton chuckled. I don't need to do that, Uriel said confidently. Did he crawl back to you and beg, Luciana? Anton smirked at me. We just laughed about it. Lumalim pa ang gabi at parang hindi ko namamalayan ang oras. Masayang kasama si Anton at Annalise. Uriel was already hugging me to protect me from the cold. Annalise insisted of getting her own blanket while Anton held her hand. Kahit na nag-aasaran ang magkapatid, alam ko rin na gusto nila ang usapan, na kung hindi kami inantok pareho ni Annalise noong hating gabi, baka hindi na nga natulog dahil sa asaran at kwentuhan ng dalawa. It was heartwarming, like the mark of an end of an era. In the new beginning, nagtatawanan kasama sila sa madilim at malamig na gabi. Tahimik sa probinsya ng Costa Leona. The air smelled like freshly mowed grass and salted water. At kaunting tinig ng kabayo galing sa kwadra. Mga panggabing ibon at kuliglig. I didn't live here but somehow it feels like home. Or maybe because I am wrapped in the arms of my love. He was the very definition of home immortalized. When I was young, this place was the venue of my nightmares. Right now, I feel like soon it is of my sweet dreams. Tinanaw ko ang dagat galing sa kinauupuan. Uriel decided for a morning dip the next day. Hindi pa yata gumigising sina Anton at Annalise, at kami nandito na sa baba. I was content to watch Uriel swim and maneuver a boat with a local fisherman. Ang sabi niya ay mangingisda siya at yun ang kakainin namin mamayang tanghalian. Umahon ako galing sa pagkakahiga sa isang sun lounger. I took a sip on a fruit shake on a small table when I saw Senora Neary. She's wearing a long white dress, appropriate for the beach. Magaan din ang kanyang mukha, walang makeup at mas nadedepe na ang kinis. Good morning, Senora, I greeted. She smiled. Good morning, Iha. Hindi na ako nakababa kagabi dahil inantok na agad ako. Okay lang po. She then glanced at Uriel on the ocean. Buti at nandito ka at sinamahan si Uriel. Bumaling din ako kay Uriel at pinagmasdan ang pagkakaabala nito. It's fascinating to watch him get busy with other things. Kahit malayo, alam kong buong-buo ang atensyon niya sa ginagawa. I know that most of his focus on me. But to see him busy with other things makes my heart swell. Sasamantalihin ko to, Iha. Bumaling ako kay Senyora at medyo nagulat sa sinabi niya. She smiled a little but I can sense her nervousness. I just want to apologize about what I said to you a year ago. Hindi ko inasahan iyon. Siguro ay naipakita ng ekspresyon ko kaya medyo nagdalawang isip si Senyora na magpatuloy. I told you what I know because I was desperate. I wanted to be together with Uriel, no matter his past and yours. Naalala ko nga iyon. Yun ang pinaka tumatak sa akin. Kahit na nagpaliwanag naman si Uriel kalaunan, mas pininig kong maniwala roon dahil hindi ko mapapatawad ang sarili ko sa nangyari kay Papa. It was easier to believe the truth when it favors him. The truth that doesn't favor us is always hard to swallow. We would rather live in a lie. Gusto ko lang sanang sabihin sa'yo na kahit nagkaroon siya ng iilang babae noon, ikaw ang mahal niya at minahal niya. Alam ko dahil anak ko siya. My lips parted. It dawned on me how serious Senyora is on this topic. Sinabi ko sa'yo na si Sia ang una niyang nagustuhan, pero hindi ko alam kung totoo yun. Hirap siya kung saan titingin ngayon habang nagpapaliwanag. I just assumed and I was alarmed because she isn't someone I would want my son to be with. Paano niyo po nasabi na gusto siya ni Uriel? I asked. Senyora's eyes darted at me. Her full attention was evident. That bitch That bitch told her boyfriend that my son wanted her. Nakipaghiwalay dahil pinangakuan na raw siya ni Uriel. Which Uriel says he didn't do. Nadala lang ako kahit na alam ko namang maraming desperada ngayon. Pinangunahan ako ng duda at maling akala, pati ang pagkadismaya. I remember you mentioned she was gone and found me. Bigla siyang hindi makatingin ng diretso sa akin at naghanap na naman sa kawalan ng sagot. For some reason, she was gone. And after further investigation, I realized she is from Romblon. At na ang initial na RSVP sa investigasyon ay ikaw, hindi siya. That's how I really found you. Tumango ako. Hindi ako nagkamali sa'yo. I really think you are compatible with him. At alam kong hindi siya perfecto at na masyado kang maayos para sa kanya. Pero iniisip ko noon, kaya niyang baguhin ang sarili niya kapag nakita niya na hindi kayo bagay kung mananatili siyang ganoon. I don't know what to say to that. It was so blatant that I was out of words. She dropped her eyes, now misty from her own reminiscing. I know you think he's still the same now, playboy and irresponsible, but trust me, he changed for the better all these years. At alam kong hindi mo siya mamahalin noon kung mali ako. I know the circumstances didn't favor your relationship with him. It was unfortunate, but it's all the more worth fighting for. Especially when you two are still in love. Hindi ko alam kung humihingi ba siya ng tawad o nilalakad niya si Uriel sa akin o pareho. Pero, hindi kita pinapangunahan, Iha. Siyempre, kung may iba ka ng mahal, maybe Reynaldo or that Samaniego boy, I would really understand. Kinagat ko ang labi ko at sumalyap sa abalang si Uriel. Nangingisda pa rin, pero natatanaw niya na kaming nag-uusap dito. I just really want to say sorry for what I said to you. I didn't lie, but I also didn't know the truth. He didn't even like that Sian, Iha. At mabuti na lang din na nagkamali ako ng akala. Dahil doon, naipakilala kita sa kanya. Tumango ako. I know you think I'm pressuring you to get back with him through this. Your decision has always been yours. At baka rin hindi mo naiintindihan ang ginagawa ko. Pero bilang ina ng dalawang lalaking kagaya ni Uriel at Anton, them marrying someone unworthy is my nightmare every night. She swallowed hard and closed her eyes. I love the boys so much and I know that they are both good men, capable of loving seriously. Ayaw kong masayang iyon sa mga babaeng katulad ni Sian Tamayo, Iha. This is why I support marriage for convenience. Romance can be easily built in time, as long as both of you are good people. And are not in love with someone else, Senyora? Dagdag ko kahit na hindi ako ganoon kasang-ayon sa huling sinabi niya. She nodded and smiled sadly at me. Pero hindi sapat na mabuting tao ang dalawang tao para piliting magpakasal. I might play matchmaker but I don't force it. Look at Anton and Annalise. I didn't like her but now Anton's married to her. So is that a confirmation that our marriage is not caused by her? Nalilito na ako. Kaya ngayon, hindi rin kita pipilitin, Iha. Pero sana may kaunti pang pagmamahal kay Uriel sa sulok ng puso mo. Sana mabigyan mo siya ng kaunting pagkakataon na mahalin ka ulit. I cleared my throat and decided to tell her. Alam kong marami nang nangyari at tingin mo hindi na maibabalik sa dati ang lahat. Pero hindi naman kailangang bumalik sa dati ang mga bagay. Pwede namang mahalin mo siya sa panibagong paraan. Ngayong pareho na kayong naliwanagan sa totoong nangyari. For sure, you can love him in a new and different way. She almost begged. Tumango ako. Pasensya na, senyora. Namilog ang mga mata niya at kitang-kitang agarang dismaya. Her lips trembled. Kung hindi lang ako nagsalita muli, baka naunahan niya na ako. Hindi po namin sinabi ni Uriel. He thinks you're the one who manipulated our marriage. So we didn't tell you yet about us. Ha? Ako? Pa-hysteria siyang natawa. Bakit ako? Okay na po kami ni Uriel. Her eyes widened again, and this time, her lips with a smile too. Oh my, really? Napalakas ang sinabi niya at muntik na siyang tumayo sa saya. Opo. Then did you two lie to me about the annulment papers para matakot ako? Hindi po. We both agreed to sign them since they are not real for us. Ano? Kalma siya at medyo mukhang kinabahan. Iha, but that should be convenient for the both of you kasi we didn't file it, Mama. And I don't want her to settle down to me just because we're already married in the first place. Putol ni Uriel, nakabalik na at mukhang narinig niya ng kaunti ang usapan. Naupo si Uriel sa tabi ko at kahit nabasa pa, nagawa pang ipalupot ang kamay sa akin at hinalikan ako sa liig. Senyora was sitting on the next sun lounger in front of us. But Iho, we can marry again after the annulment. We've already decided. Pero I saw Uriel's narrow eyes at his mother. You won't allow it, Mama? Napakurap-kurap si Senyora. Hindi naman sa ganun. Maamong ngumiti si Senyora sa akin. Pero, medyo magastos kasi iyon, Iho. Not a very good start for you. For your happy ever after. You should save up for your future family. I can't believe I'm hearing those words from Señora Domitilla. Her eyes narrowed and I can almost sense that she had dark thoughts about this. Kung hindi lang siya tumingin sa akin at muling umamo, ay isipin ko nang siguro nga siya ang may gawa nito. And please, I heard you're thinking that I did your marriage. Like I told you, I didn't. Really, Mama? Halos humina ang nagdududang boses ni Uriel. Alam ko namang magkakabalikan kayo, kaya bakit pa ako magsisikap? Marami akong problema, Uriel. Lalo na sa kapatid mo. Kaya bakit ko pagtutuunan ng pansin ang pagpapakasal ninyo ni Luciana para lang sa sarili ko? I look at Uriel to tell him that she might be right. Kaya lang, nang balingan ako ni Uriel, halata pa rin ang pagdududa ng mga mata niya. We're still doing the annulment, aniya kay Senyora. Napawi ang ngiti ni Senyora. Kayo na ang bahala. Pero pag-usapan na lang natin ang nalalapit na kasal. She smirked and looked at me.